What's going on, everybody? 7up07 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. We are here in Sevilla Cathedral, where we ended up at the end of the last video. So we're just going to do a bit of exploring over here. Let's see. There's these two chests here. These are pretty much the only items in the area right now that we can actually get. So there's a Seed of Wisdom in this one. And what do we got in here? A mini medal. I forget what number that is that we're on now. And then while we're here, we're going to go ahead and talk to this little guy and get a couple of items. There's not a whole lot that we want here. And we do have enough for what I want, which you'll see is these shield upgrades for the hero and Yangus. So we're going to grab two of those. Because as far as I know right now, there is nothing coming up as far as a shield upgrade that we can make ourselves for them. So let's go ahead and equip those onto each of them. Take out these iron shields. And we're going to hold on to those because we may use them. I cannot remember if we end up using those or not. But so there's some added defense for them, and we'll hopefully be able to upgrade the hero's armor pretty soon. Kind of depends on if I can get a drop from a monster or not, or if I feel like trying to grind it out. So let's just head up here and head towards this gigantic church. And there should be some interesting stuff that happens here. I think I can just go inside. Well, actually, I think, as of right now anyway, this just behaves as a normal church. But we can go outside to the back here, I think is where I'm trying to get to right now. But I'm pretty sure you can talk to that guy that was standing up at the front to save. Where is... okay. Yeah, I think it's over here that we're trying to get to. There's like this huge elevator thing. Yep, there we go. Let's see if we can write it. Oh, look who it is.
Well, well. Who have we here? Haven't we met somewhere before?
Stop being
I see your memory's got worse. How much older than me are you, brother?
Ah, yes. The persistent rule breaker I had to expel from the Abbey. Angelo, wasn't it? Ah, enough fun. I do hope I didn't cause any offense.
Go fuck yourself.
Anyway, no time for idle chit-chat. I have to select men to form the Lord High Priest's personal guard.
Look at me.
The luxury of a carefree existence such as yours is not something I can afford. So, if you'll excuse me...
I think he said that exact same line the last time we saw him.
Be well, and may the goddess keep a close eye on you.
It's not like we're trying to save the fucking world or anything. Like, that's not happening. You're so much more important. Okay. So... oh. Now what?
It's indecent. How does a nobody like him get to become master of the Lord High Priest's guards?
That's what I'm saying.
Such an important responsibility demands a person of repute, someone of character, like you or I.
Yeah, you guys are way cooler.
No doubt that peasant bribed His Holiness. I've heard rumors about him. It won't last. He'll never be anything more than a watchdog. He's enjoyed all the promotion he's going to get. This is as far as his money will take him. The burden of his lowly origins will soon bring him crashing back down to earth.
Tearing him apart. Those guys are homies. Alright, so... honestly, that is about all that there is to do right at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and just warp back down to the bottom, because that is actually a fairly long walk. This is such a large town, even though there's not much of anything in it. Just looks all fancy. So down here, right outside, you'll notice that once you warp here, the ship will have moved from where we parked it down at the bottom up north of the town. So I'm actually going to head back to the south where we parked because there is an item I missed, which I think is just down next to the coast, but it's another one of the birds like we found in the last video. I think there's another one down this way that has yet another seed for us. So I'm trying to kind of be on the lookout here. I don't see any. Perhaps it's around the corner. Where are you, you little shit? Is that a bird? No, that's a rock. And we got a level for Jessica, level 23. Some nice stat increases for her. +7 wisdom, wow. She will earn boom and 5 skill points. And I guess we're just gonna keep piling that into whips. We have yet to hit her max for her level on that skill. Okay, I actually went and stayed overnight. It's not you. So I could make it daytime again. And I'm gonna try going like up and around this other path over here and see if maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Because the other path where the ship used to be parked, that's where I thought it was supposed to be. But I do not see it down there, so let's try down this way. Is this you? Oh, it's him. Okay, so it's down on this side, not down where the ship was. At least I'm pretty sure that's where... Maybe that is where the ship was, and I'm just stupid. I really don't know. But I'm just gonna go ahead and warp back to save the trouble, and we're gonna head back up to where the ship actually is. I don't think that's where it was. So now we'll just head north and get towards our ship. However, there is one more item that we need to grab, which should just be up to the northeast over here. We want to head kind of towards the gigantic mountain thing sitting over there. Let's see how far we need to go. I think it's just to the edge of the mountains here. Perhaps, unless we can, actually maybe we can go under these and keep going. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there it is. That's not too far away then. So let's just open up the chest and we'll get a seed of defense. So we've gotten all kinds of seeds from this island so far, which means I'm gonna have to spend a while trying to get the most out of them pretty soon. I don't think I have quite enough to go through them all yet. And there is nothing else that we can really do right now, so we're just going to go ahead and board the ship and move on from here. There are just a couple more places that we need to go before we're going to continue on with the story, so there won't be any more story in this video, but we are going to finish with all this extra stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at the map and see where we're trying to go. We want to go to the southwest, to that larger continent there, and sort of keep on the eastern side of it. So I guess we'll just head around sort of to the western side of Sevilla Cathedral and head over there from this direction. And there are some optional battles we can do. I'll mention it when we get closer to the area specifically. But there's a really cool item that we can make, which we can also get later if you don't feel like grinding it out. I'm still kind of undecided if I want to or not. But as you know, Jessica is in pretty bad need of a whip upgrade. And there's actually a really good whip we can make right now. I am very much considering just not worrying about it right now, because there is another one of those items coming up pretty soon. What we're looking for is a dragon scale. And there's one of the monsters up here, and the ocean actually drops it, and it is their regular drop. It's not like a rare drop or anything. I just don't know that I feel like trying to grind one out, but it wouldn't be bad for the levels anyway, so I might do it. I guess we'll see. I think I'm mostly just ready to move on with the story, because I'm really tired of just wandering around aimlessly getting items. I mean, it's definitely been worth it for all the extra levels we've gotten, and for all the items. Ooh. So this is one of the monsters that I was talking about. This is the sea dragon. They're the one that drop that item. I'm gonna go ahead and fight him and see if I get one. If not, it's whatever. And I don't think they're particularly hard, but you do want to kind of take them out as quickly as possible. And they do have an attack, yeah, this thing, which can do pretty badly. Yeah, it's gonna keep any of us from being able to attack or anything, so it's pretty annoying. Well, I guess it works. Yeah, you can still attack. It just, I think, majorly decreases your chances of getting a hit. So that's not bad, but no item. If you use the hero and Mercurial's thrust, then you'll actually get hit right away, so it doesn't really matter if he gets to you first. Okay, so this little area right by the bridge where we're at is kind of where you're going to fight those guys. Alright, level up for Yengus to level 25. I'm out here grinding for a dragon scale. I did decide to do it. So, won't complain about the extra levels that we're going to get. And so let's put this into humanity for 32 humanity, and then we're going to keep putting them back into axes for a while. So that will give him the share magic ability. Oh, level up for the hero. Been waiting for that. Level 26 now, which is about where I wanted to be at the end of all of this, so that's kind of good that we came here to try to get this dragon scale. I'm getting tired of being here, though. And we're going to put all of these into courage, which is the point I was trying to get to, so we could get Tingle. And a level up for Angelo. Back-to-back battles leveled up. Full heal spell for him. That's pretty nice. That'll come very much in handy in some upcoming boss battles. And we're just going to put these 3 little measly points into swords for him. And a level for Jessica. She is now caught up to everyone else. And we'll keep putting it into whips, I believe. Yes. Still no skills. A fucking scale shield? I got a fucking scale shield and I can't get a dragon scale? Alright, level 26 for Yengus. Nice HP increase. I guess that's not really all that much anymore, though. And 5 skill points, and we will put all of those into axes. I guess it'll let us. Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? I finally got a drop, and it's like the ultra rare drop from them. That's supposed to be like a 1 out of 128 drop rate or something. But I can't get the one that's fucking 1 out of 32. Holy shit. Level 25 for Angelo. And 4 skill points. And we're going to keep putting those into swords. We're almost as far as we're going to go with his sword skill. And another level up for the hero, level 27 now, which is where I was hoping to be by the end of this. We got full heal. So now both the hero and Angelo have that. And of course our skill points, which we will put into boomerangs once again. We can start getting some more attack power. Level up for Jessica. Level 25. What is that even supposed to say? What does that say? I think that's supposed to say insulate. Insalatle. 6 skill points for her. And we're gonna throw them all into whip still. And so she'll get a couple of improved techniques, but nothing new. Oh my god! How is that even fucking possible? How is that fucking possible? I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing this shit anymore. That is fucking crazy. Alright, so I fucking give up on trying to get this dragon scale because I've spent the greater part of 2 hours trying to get it. And I've gotten 2 scholar specs, which are supposed to be 4 times more unlikely for me to get. So I got 2 of those and no dragon scales, so I feel like I probably would have gotten one soon, but honestly, it is just not worth it at this point. So I'm just going to continue on and suck it up and not get Jessica's better boomerang upgrade yet. It is just not worth the hassle. I really was not ready for that much commitment. I was expecting like a 20-minute grinding session. But was able to get quite a few levels and a lot of money back, which was kind of nice. So, but overall, we're just like a lot stronger now, so I guess I really can't complain. I did want to get to level 27 with the hero, and of course level up some of the other characters as well. But yeah, was not ready for that time commitment involved with that, so we'll just move on. Not much left to do in this area. We're just gonna go northeast, kind of towards that cloud. So I actually feel at this point, after all those levels, that it's actually possible to take on monsters at the levels that we've been seeing without feeling like I'm going to die all the time or need to run away. So it is possible that we'll be a tad bit overpowered for the next little bit of the game. But I'm sure that the game will catch up to us after not very long, so we're just kind of heading into this little circular area over here, and we'll find a couple things. One is an invisible, or a visible monster, not an invisible one, who appears to be right there. Women. This guy is pretty fucking awesome, I do have to say. I guess I'll use a spear. I don't know. It barely seems worth it, but I'll try it. We'll just use some abilities here. Oh shit, I forgot that Jessica got poisoned in the last battle. Yeah, I guess Falcon Slash is pretty decent. Alright, sweet. Got a defense lowered, actually worked. Is that really all the damage that Twin Dragon Lash is doing? I guess he has pretty good defense. I mean, that attack is still working pretty well for her on most people, or most enemies, but definitely needs an upgrade. Where? I don't know why that was just so confusing. Yeah, one more round should do it here, I would hope. There's no way he should have that much more HP. Well, less defense even now, so... Holy shit, man! I might... Yeah, Angelo is in pretty bad need of some health. Let me... okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do all these again. And I'll have Angelo heal himself. Hopefully he'll be able to do that first. Or this'll work. That works too. Okay. I'll take that. He is not completely terrible. Honestly, he just has really high HP. I'm not feeling it. I'm not gonna take him. He might be better than a couple people we have, but not that great. Alright, so now with him dead, we can head right on over here to the other side and open up this treasure chest. and we'll get some goodies in here. We were not able to do the mixture for Jessica's whip, so now we're going to start this one. So this is what I'm choosing to do with it. There is a particular item that we have. Let's go ahead and throw the zombie mail in here. And then there's another item that we got a little earlier on, which we only have one of, and we're going to want two at some point. But I'm choosing to go ahead and use it now on this armor because it's a really good armor upgrade. So just throw those two in there, and we're going to get a really, really nice armor upgrade for the hero, which is something that is definitely very much needed right now. Alright, somehow we're going to try to get up to where that purple cloud is. I thought maybe it was over here, but I think we have to go down and around from the southern end. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's definitely an entrance that kind of heads up northeast. So we can just run up there. We're just going to grab an item. And it'll also be nice to go ahead and stop by in here because it is a dungeon and will be added to our Zoom list, so we can just warp right back here whenever we need to. I always think I hear like random alchemy pot things, and Nisha always confirms that I am in fact crazy. I think it's, yeah, it should be right up here. I don't even remember what this dungeon is called, to be honest. And I think we have to come here to fight Dolmagus. I'm actually really disappointed that I don't remember for sure if this is where one of those battles takes place. But I don't remember anything else significant about this place, so that's probably what it is. Anyway, here we are at the entrance. So we're pretty much just gonna head over this way. Why does it seem like I'm running so slow? That's weird. Like, things aren't moving fast enough. Oh, wait. In here, I believe? Yeah, I think right here. Yeah, we just want to grab this mini medal, and then we can go ahead and get the fuck out of here. There is nothing else we need to worry about in here at the moment. So we'll just go ahead and exit, and then I guess we'll just walk back to the ship, because we're going to be sailing just right across from where we are right now, and just hit one more location where we can save and rest and everything, and we'll end the video there probably. So not too much more to go, and then we finally continue with the story after that, which has been long awaited, what, for the past, I think, 4 videos, which, like I said, has been worth it to get all the levels and items and stuff that we've gotten, but I guess it hasn't been that long in actual video footage that you guys are seeing, but on my end, there has been just hours and hours of off-screen footage that I've been doing. Probably like every 30 minutes of actual video footage that ends up going up is probably more like 2 hours of playtime itself. So this has been a very long process. So let's take a quick look at the map. We're just heading over to the northern end, right there to the east of where we are. So yeah, I'm just gonna go kind of more southeast. So I guess we'll just sort of hit the northern side of the island and disembark here. Yeah, if it's gonna let me. Alright, so from here, there is a building right across this little peninsula, and that's where we're gonna head. There is just, I think, 1 or 2 stops we're gonna make real quick on the way. I think the chest is actually right at the very, very top of the continent, which is kind of northeast of where we are. So we'll head that general direction. I think I'm gonna have to go a little more north than I am, though. Let's see what we can get. I think or it would appear anyway, that the monsters around here are fairly easy, but the battles are already a bit annoying because they are all slimes and they like to call for more slimes. And yeah, that can get annoying really, really quick. But either way, there is the chest. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. And we'll get 1,200 gold. Not a whole lot at this point in the game, actually, but it's always welcome. Considering we have about 15,000 gold right now, that just shows how much grinding I actually did. Because when we left Sevilla Cathedral, we only had somewhere around like 2,000 or 2,500 gold, so we'll not be needing to worry about any gold for a while. Of course, there are going to be some purchases we make pretty soon, so it'll be nice to have the extra gold around. Alright, so we're coming up on the church, and there is... We'll grab this treasure chest on the north side of the church. And we'll find a tough guy tattoo in here, which I think we've actually already gotten one. We do already have one, but we're going to save that for a mix that we're actually going to make right now. Alright, so it looks like our mix is done. And we'll get the platinum mail for the hero. This is going to be a really big upgrade, actually, from what we already had. So, just picked up the items for our next mix, so it's pretty convenient timing. We are going to throw in a gold rosary, the tattoo we just got, and some holy water. We'll just pop those in there. And this is actually going to create another ingredient for us that we're then going to use on the item we're actually trying to get. So we'll get that later on. But let's go ahead and trade out this iron armor and put on the platinum mail. And that's going to be probably about, at least, I didn't actually do the math, but about 30 extra defense for the hero, so that's a pretty significant amount. And then we'll just head in the church. And I'm just going to go ahead and save and rest and do all that good stuff here, and we'll pick it up from here in the next video. I'll see you guys then.